As a board director and a business advisor, I have too often seen entrepreneurs get a product or a service off the ground with ease, then struggle through the journey before they get their revenue, or even when their business reaches thousands or millions in annual sales, or the employee count grows beyond a handful. It's at this stage that the job changes from creative and operational to leadership and strategic. Many don't survive the change. In fact, I believe the majority of true founders or entrepreneurs or business leaders are not interested in this new role and jump ship quickly by hiring an experienced CEO or merging with another company to start their next entrepreneurial effort. Now, different businesses, if you look at Bill Gates or Elon Musk or um, Richard Branson, for example, they have got different styles of building companies, acquiring companies, managing it, and so forth. So there is no one right way for entrepreneurs to succeed. Management of a growing company is a learnable skill. And in my view, it starts with a focus on the following 9 key principles. 1, strategic planning takes priority over tactical or operational planning. True entrepreneurs love the tactical and operational and problem-solving challenges. Good leaders are more interested in anticipating and preventing problems. That means making sure the right people are hired, trained, and in the right place at the right time. So spend more time on the future than today. Number 2, get your organizational network or structure right. Management is about getting results through people and processes. That means your primary responsibility changes from building a solution to building processes and directing other people. Get your leadership team and advisory board or governance board set up. Effective communication is the key, both written and verbal, since the plan can't just exist in your head. Everyone needs to know what they're responsible for. So get that in writing, get that designed. Number 3, focus on volume growth and repeatability. With a startup or a scale up, everything is an experiment. Now, with experiments are over and high productivity is the objective, creativity and innovation are applied to increasing output and lowering costs rather than solution design and building a viable business model. So make sure that you focus on volume growth and repeatability. Number 4, implement metrics and set objectives for every organization or every business unit that you have. You can't manage what you don't measure. Processes and organizations, that do not have any objectives, such as KPIs or OKRs, will produce less and less over time as they attempt to remove the risk and potential problems. Every process needs to have a feedback mechanism or a feedback loop to ensure continuous improvement. So make sure that you have metrics, KPIs or OKRs. Put in objectives. Number 5, visibility. Get yourself visible through roundtables, through panel discussions. Focus on PR, public relations, and communications, social media, and investor relations. That's very, very important. Number 6, practice leadership by example beyond your business entity. So similar to the previous one, this requires spending visible influencer time on external initiatives and building relationships in your industry or sector and in your community. This is also the time for business development focus, so on related social causes, ESG initiatives, and exploring common ground with competitors, through competition initiatives. Number 7, spend real time on people development and succession planning. Long-term success requires planning for leader development in every organization, rotation of high potential employees through key roles, and support for outside executive education programs. Growing the company means growing people through mentoring and training. So you're now taking care of people within the organization. Number 8, balance your own life for the long haul. The startup or scale up process through different growth inflection points is a sprint. And entrepreneurs and business leaders tend to focus on it like they are, like there is no end in sight, foregoing all personal relationships, healthy time off, or planning for retirement. And good executives or brilliant executives and leaders maintain a more balanced perspective and plan for vacations, make time for family. And that's very, very important. And the last one, which is all related to the previous ones, is self-development. So engage with development of yourself through training, not just for your people, but for yourself as well. Get yourself educated, coached to handle situations, to have a sounding board, and to communicate effectively within your ecosystem of stakeholders. So moving from startup or scale-up mode to a sustainable business requires an overt effort on the part of an entrepreneur like yourself. It doesn't happen automatically. The alternative is to lose the business or get pushed out by investors or the board of directors after a painful crisis or a business growth failure. Great entrepreneurs and business leaders actually have much more time in common with great and brilliant leaders, including a focus on results and a focus on execution. In addition, the best of both groups maintain a focus on customers and employees, and they love to learn new things and are always thinking and executing. Anyone who can put all of these attributes to work can survive and prosper in any environment. So just decide where you want to fit and go for it. How are you growing and scaling your startup or your scale up? Take stock. Have this as an agenda on your offsite.